see that.
IRA?
That's what I thought. I don't think that's the IRA. Isn't that like a bank robbery from like 1998?
Is this like Boston field trip we went on in 8th grade?
They've got like an MP5 and a fucking tactical
Mossberg?
shotgun.
That looks like a Mossberg pump. Oh yeah, there's an MP5 over there just hanging out. God. And they're in a fucking
No, this looks like it's tactical gear. This doesn't look like just a robbery because
yeah, you're right. And he's wearing range like good range headphones.
yeah. And
They're in like
they've gotten the built-in like headset mic.
Definitely from a movie, like Fast and the Furious or some shit.
Probably.
That looks like an old Ford Escort. No, I don't think it is. That car looks so familiar, and I can't tell what it is. I guess I only have like a fifth of one of it, but. I mean, I could be right.
Campfires are the best thing ever. Who's in my stream?
Lucas.
Hello?
Do I need to alert my local fire marshal?
No, never. Are you in my stream?
No.
Oh, Joe is. Do you see that campfire right over there, Joe? Right above my crosshair?
Yeah.
That's amazing, because I'm hunting for villages right now. I would not have seen that if it wasn't for that smoke in the distance. And that's like so cool.
Joe, what is this video? Oh,
You just noticed that?
Joe,
that's the village I need. Right there.
Oh.
You see what I mean, though?
I marked them as spoilers if you don't want to see them.
But
that makes us want to see them more.
Yeah, what?
Zach knows not to look.
Well, yeah, but
like he's innocent.
And I know he's not. It's just he doesn't want to see it.
Zach has much better self-restraint than I.
All of us.
I mark anything like too horrible as a spoiler.
I mean, that's...
And then if it's even worse than that, then I put it in sex with children and kill them. And then if it's even worse, I spoiler that.
Well, yeah, but at that point...
All right, we got 4 levels.
Bad, let's be honest.
We got 4 levels.
The 4 circles of spoilers, according to Joe.
Yeah. Apparently.
The 4 circles of heinous.
And then above that is just a fucking a Ford Escort RS Cosworth. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Does this belong in that channel?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Like the single eye.
Well, yeah, you have to.
I know you have
to. Please, no.
The foul. You gotta have the foul. I really like the Covenant on Reach. Oh, Joe, did I ever show you this one? I put it in everything. He's Ukrainian. No, just me.
Ukrainian. Reddit.
I want to incorporate this.
Hollow Live is. I have never once visited that subreddit. Stop sending me notifications about it, for the love of fuck.
Love it. I want to incorporate the meme I just put in everything into D&D somehow.
There is no fraud.
Or is there?
Or is there?
I love that so
no,
much.
dude, it's BYOB. Bring your own broth.
Who's playing
Here-
that?
Hearing that through Matthew's fucking microphone is so haunted.
Yeah. That makes it so much worse.
Ow, I just blew out my eardrums.
It's really loud. Oh, did I ever post this one? This one I found just for Michael.
Yeah, I love those Mark Think memes. They're so good.
Did you really think it would be a normal field trip with the frizz, Arnold? No way!
I love those memes so much.
Think, Arnold.
I
Think.
need to watch Invincible, honestly.
Or read it.
I need to do both.
You guys want to see a picture of a normal British person I found?
Doesn't exist, Brian. There's no such thing as a picture of a normal British person.
I
Yep.
posted it.
Damn. Look at him.
There he is. Look at those teeth. What does that bay come over? It's just what the fuck?
Christopher Columbus has arrived at your village. Free cauldrons, thank you.
I really like this meme.
Emerald saddle, thank you.
2 stink bugs on the ark.
It's true. It's funny because I just found a stink bug like yesterday. Snark be upon ye.
Oh god, fucking snarks.
Guys, look at this really nice painting I found. There's nothing wrong with it. I found this cool painting, guys. I was like, oh, it's really nice. And I'm like, and I was like, wait, what's it named? Oh, why?
Why is it named this?
It's just it's
needed.
It's just so ominous. Getting the
feel like I'm
warthog
looking at it as
poorly. Getting the warthog poorly. I got the stromboli.
You good? No.
Oh, that's so good, Joe.
Oh no, he's fucking returned.
It's like that episode of Twilight Zone with the Bigfoot on the side of the airplane, but it's troll face.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you know that's William Shatner going crazy
In the Bigfoot suit?
Yeah, no, the fucking guy that's yelling about it's Bigfoot. That's William Shatner.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Speaking of Twilight Zone.
God damn it.
I had found that and had no reason to post it. Thank you, Matt, for mentioning Twilight Zone. For me to post a picture of Rod Sterling with a bong. Someone put the fucking high eyes over him. Imagine a world where
Remember when Twilight Zone got rebooted, but it was hosted by Jordan Peele?
I didn't watch any of it. It looked.
I didn't either.
I like the old one a lot. Like a lot.
That one seemed like it was trying really hard to be like super spooky.
Yeah, well, like the whole point of it is just to show, like, huh, man, makes you think, kind of thing.
Whereas there, occasionally with the original Twilight Zone, you just had episodes that were like, man, imagine if that shit happened. That'd be weird as fuck, huh?
Some of the episodes are actually really scary, I think. Like, remember the doll episode that fucking kills the guy by, like, laying on the stairs? Or the episode where the woman's house gets invaded by small snakes?
Oh, I remember that one, Brian.
Stink bug!
Brian, I remember that one where the house gets invaded.
Yeah, and it's that one terrifying, and they cut her up with little razors.
It's pretty spooky.
There's no dialogue in that whole episode. It's awesome.
Honestly, the stink bug.
Fuck stink bug. Fuck stink bugs, bro. Fuck stink bugs. What is this? Your meme sucks. You should feel bad. Fuck off!
Normie. Your memes suck. You should feel bad. Fuck off, Normie.
Is this one bad? I like this one.
Oh no.
Oblivion Gates.
Bro, why are you just touch his beard?
Must cleanse it.
How it should have been. Sort of offline.
Honestly, this is the best one though.
Hello?
Oh, this is
Little
amazing.
Little
Caesars.
Caesars.
5
5
orders of
orders.
normal bread, please.
Little Caesars, I need 5 orders of your bread, please. Oh, what kind of bread, sir? The normal one. The what? This is the Joker. Oh, I get you, sir. Okay.
This post made by half gay, full gay consequences.
The
Oh,
time
yeah.
the Joker flat out admitted that the one group he wouldn't fuck with was the IRS because that was too insane even for him.
He gets blubby wobble. Yeah. No, the
Go
Joker
toe
gets
to
it.
toe with the Batman, but fight the IRS? No, thank you.
That, but it's the IRA. It's me, the Joker. I would never fight the IRA.
It's me, the Joker. I support Margaret Thatcher.
He would. To the Joker, Margaret Thatcher is a good leader.
Oh man.
I just posted a meme. I don't think I've ever posted this one, but I like it.
And then he stabs you.
I love that.
I have never played a Silent Hill game.
Every no Silent Hill fan has ever played a game.
I don't even know what the fuck Silent Hill is. Like, what it's about, I mean.
People being guilty about things they've done in the past and being punished for it by their psyche.
Bruh, man, why McDonald's on the tray, the Krusty Krab?
So the
Yeah.
plot of every Silent Hill game is just, I am a monument to all your sins.
Yeah, 2 corpses in 1 grave.
Damn.
This might be the best Think Mark Think meme.
Oh no!
Melanie! That's how we had to defeat the druids! Think, Melanie, think!
Not the truth.
It's so good!
The
With
only
fucking
thing that would
cheer.
make that better is if it was Halligan lying on the ground and it was just Lowry doing the fucking pose.
Oh, no, it's Halligan over the homeless guy with the apple juice.
Oh no.
Think, homeless man, I needed your change! Sir Stan!
Oh no, not Gun Jesus. How could you do this
What
to
has
him?
happened to Gun Jesus? Oh no. That's actually kind of on brand for him. Joe, what is that supposed to be? Is that an XCOM snake?
Is that that's the Vipers from XCOM.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why is it painted like the Joker?
Galera? What do you Galera?
No, it's Galera.
I put in everything me after you said that.
Hey, get out of here, alligator. We're trying to work here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
What? Oh, what?
No.
No!
Zach,
Also, Zach, did you just start
stop.
repeating the "Get out of here, Gator! Get out of the get out of the
Zach.
shed, Gator!"
Zach, there was recently like a community update thing from the squad devs.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what faction we're getting?
What?
IRA.
There's going to be a mod that brings the Brazilian army in.
Yes! Yes!
That's terrifying.
Officially, we're also getting night and armored warfare operations, the Croatians and the French.
That's French.
I like that video of a fox.
Yeah, even though he doesn't like the French, look at him.
That's not Dixie
I-
Doo. I can't remember what the name of the guy fox is from that YouTube channel.
You're not a real gamer.
Gamer.
I'm looking for
That's
that
very
video
true.
now, Zach. Get out of the carbon vessel room,
Oh
Gator.
no, I was talking about the one that Joe put.
Wait, where'd he put it?
Let me find it again. Here it is. I just replied to it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
back. I mean, they're
You
good animals.
motherfucker.
Gators are fine.
Yeah.
Crocodiles are the nasty ones. Get out of here, gator. Now, I thought you were talking about the like baby gator in the shed, and the guy goes, "Get out of the carbon vessel room." Let me find that. That's like I posted that like a long time ago. That's a really old tweet. Get out of the carbon vessel, gator. Get out.
Oh God.
What?
I just saw the KFC console.
Oh, that.
I fucking hate that GIF so
Hey,
much.
I know.
It's too long. It's way too
who I saw?
long.
I know.
You know who's in it? You know who's in it, Brian? You know who's in it?
What?
Fucking Nikocado Avocado.
Oh, is that who that is? Why is he such a fucking scary man that haunts my very being?
Because fucking he's a nasty individual, dude.
No!
Do you want to know what I
I'm
looked up to find
clicking.
that
I
like
can't-
chicken gift?
I know. Look up.
I'm clicking.
I mean,
It's not letting me in.
I am
What are we
forever
doing?
haunted by the bit in that movie where his first instinct was as to where he was going to hide the rat was to open his pants.
Have you seen the end of that?
What?
Never mind.
Oh, I found a chicken gift by looking up man dying. Not lying.
I found the video, by the way. Here is the video that I was talking about when you said, "Get out of here, Gator."
Oh,
I was
I know what
talking
you-
about this video. Get out of that carbon vessel.
That Ukraine dance time before is so good.
You ain't helping no one.
Don't
Okay,
need
I
you.
thought that was Evangelion, but it took until the main part for me to understand that. I love that show. My man going off.
Get the hell out. Back to the water. Nothing for you here.
That's another show I need to watch is Evangelion.
Yeah.
Every time I see this clip, no matter what music is playing, all I can hear is fucking the Red Alert theme.
All I can hear is a fucking Big Chungus song.
Because of that one alternate history hug video.
Oh.
Funny D&D.
I'm pulling up all the tabs.
Meanwhile,
Going
Lucas
to
is
need
still
to
in
be on
Minecraft.
No, no Road 20 today. I don't think so. Uh-oh.
It's so, like, weird. When I was like, do we need roll 20? No. Okay, cool, no combat encounters. We start,
Mm.
do we need roll 20? Yeah, you're gonna need it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is the
Well-
Mr. Krabs with a swirl and he's looking to the side. There's a-
No, there's still a chance of combat. Just
Yeah,
No.
there's a chance that Zach's
No,
gonna make us fight
nothing
a
mapped
full fucking platoon of elite guards.
It's the first GIF! It is literally the first GIF when you look up Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah. Is there anything else that Matt doesn't know about the funny Lucas one?
Do you want to just like synopsize the whole thing real quick for everyone?
Yeah.
Michael, I hope you've been recording for the past 20 minutes.
I have
Alright,
been. We've been recording for 19 minutes, 15 seconds.
Oh no.
I can do the recap if you want.
Do
I
it
actually
in-
have it all like written down, but
Do it all in the
It-
Ambrose
it's-
voice.
Mo Hernandez fucked up.
That summarizes the entire campaign, honestly.
Goddamn.
Or not campaign, that entire segment.
The beginning of literally every session. Mo Hernandez fucked up.
Just do it
Okay.
like, you know the like narrator in like the superhero episodes of SpongeBob? It's just
oh,
narrated
yeah.
in that voice.
Mermaid
Yeah.
Man, Monocle Boy.
Yeah, that one. Just narrate it in that, alright?
Last time on the coalition of swell fellas.
We're still fighting the Arakora.
No. All right. Wait, you told me we're not in Bresson?
Dude, I thought we were still in the temple.
Wait, we're not in Nuln?
Oh man.
Wait,
We're not in that random like
Hang
name.
on, Belisar isn't currently committing war crimes for Nabonus.
Wait, Dragos is still in Arcosia? What?
Brok is alive?
Oh.
Bug his hair?
Oh, no.
When did Bug have hair?
He's old.
You said
okay. So the synopsis for session 3.5, which was named Volunder Mo Hernandez edition. So
Good addition.
so Mo
Or
Hernandez
codex for that?
split off from the main group because he, without telling anyone, wanted to find a gangster chain.
It was
And
gold.
That's a Cuban
Sorry.
link.
Yeah. And
Cuban link gangster chain.
yeah. So he went off on his own without telling anyone, and he quickly found himself at gunpoint by William Peterson, the leader and supposedly a friend of Brok's, and he said that he would pay him some good gold if he went and scouted something out. And so, on Mo's way to scout out this building, he had the bright idea to go to Dimensional Deals, where he found out he was broke. Then he
And found out there was a sale happening. Sorry.
And then he went and found a place where he could forge golden letters, because he found out that for some reason, Dimensional Deals accepted the golden letter. So he forged 7 what was the terminology you used, Mo?
Luxury class.
Yes, luxury class golden letters, each with 100 GP on them, and he bought the Hat of Disguise to help him infiltrate this building that William Peterson wanted him to scout out. So he scammed the devil, and then he made his way to the building, where he saw there was about 30-ish guards around. He snuck in, only to very quickly get caught. And in his head, he heard a mysterious voice that sounded like Dimensional Deals, but actually wasn't, because I was just very tired and couldn't do the actual voice. But
Well,
it was a mysterious voice that told him that if he made sure that the coalition took this undead problem contract, that whoever this voice is, would make sure he would get out of this situation free. So he promised to do such that, and all of the Volunder guards promptly stepped back and let him go. And he made his way, he followed Bug and Ambrose back to the inn, and is currently trying to convince the person at the front desk that he is part of this coalition.
Oh god, you guys better let me in.
At this point, Bug and Ambrose have gotten back, yes? Like,
Yes.
after their attack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And, is that...
Yeah, the timeline got a little messed up, but pretty much everyone is asleep, except for Humorous, who is keeping guard by the door, and Mo and the person at the front desk is currently walking up to check if he's actually part of this group. So, if everyone is ready, Humorous, you hear a knock at the door. It's been probably 30 minutes since everyone has kind of fallen asleep, and there's a knock at the door.
Hugh is gonna kind of step to the side and crack it open just a little bit so we can stick his head out and see who's out there. Hello.
So, just peeking out, you see the person that you recognize that was at the front desk when you guys first got here, and behind him is Mo Hernandez doing his usual creepy, smile.
He was gonna like slap his forehead. Mo Hernandez, what did you do this time?
Wait a second. Out of character, do I still have? What do I look like right now? I forget. I think I looked like Mo. I look like a Mo, but I have like white skin. I have like
Yeah.
tan. I have tan elf skin now, and I have a dagger tattoo in my hand.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind when you see me, Michael.
Yeah, he was gonna still do the same thing. Mo Hernandez, what did you do this time?
Oh, so he is with you guys, right?
Yeah, he's part of us. What were you? You know what? We'll save it for the morning. Yes, this fine gentleman is with us, so there's no problems with that. And he was gonna like open the door wider. Get in here.
Mike, oh god, I keep misspeaking. Mo is gonna walk up to Humorous and like try and poke at his funny bone, and be like my tats.
Where did you even get that? And what's with the ridiculous hat you're wearing?
I know a guy.
Can Hugh like make out that he has seen the hat before in Dimensional Deals?
Go ahead and make a history check.
All right.
Oh yeah, by the way, no one, even though we all know this out of character, no one in character knows I have the hat. Except apparently Michael does now.
So you've definitely seen it before, and you can pretty easily remember that it is the hat of disguise that you briefly looked at. Yeah.
That was worth 700 gold. How did you pay for that?
I have money that I don't want you guys to know about, so I
Okay.
still don't trust you guys.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Will there be any other questions, sir? Did he do anything to you? He's
Nope.
talking
But
to,
watch this.
He's talking to the guy who was like asking if we knew Mo. Like, is there anything that he did wrong? Like, did he do anything?
Nope, he just kind of waltzed in here and claimed that he was with you guys, and
Yeah,
I guess he is. So
Turn me into hotel lady.
I'll be off. So
It's a man.
in front,
Hotel man.
in front,
Lady version of Hotel Man.
in front of this this man who was at the front desk and Humorous. Humorous, you see Mo kind of mumble something, and you see him just in the blink of an eye just instantly transform into a female version of the person that he is standing right next to.
Do you know how to use that thing? Stop messing around with that.
Sir, do you have any problems with your room that I can help you with?
You aren't him. You're a woman.
If you keep causing a ruckus this late at night, we're gonna have to kick you out.
Then why don't you do it, Mr. Fancy Man?
All right, turn me back into Mo.
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the trouble.
Come to the front desk if you need anything.
All right, we will. And he was gonna like shut the door behind him and Mo. What were you out doing?
I did some things, and I'm not allowed to tell you the things I did, but you need to take the dead people job. Creepily, it's very creepy. I hope you know what that means.
Yeah,
and
we were gonna do that anyways. We were planning on doing that tomorrow, actually.
Good to know, because my life kind of is depending on you doing that.
He was gonna kind of squint his eyes. What do you mean that
no big
your
deal.
life depends on it? And you just got the fancy hat from the demon store. Mo Hernandez, I've been lenient with you lately, and I've started to understand what you've been doing. That's fine. I respect you, Mo. I hope you know that. I really like you, and I'm glad you're here. But, with its life and death sort of things like that, you kind of need to let us know, at least one of us. So, what exactly did you do that made it life or death? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me how you got the hat. I don't want to know. But why is your
Isn't
life
involved.
on the line?
The hat has nothing to do with my life being on the line.
Okay,
I purchased
good.
the hat legally.
Oh, well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does it work pretty well? I mean, you turn into that hotel person. What else can you do with it?
Hat turned me into Humorous's mom.
What?
So, so you not knowing anything about Humorous or anything about his family, you just kind of turn into just a random skeleton.
Oh, hey, that's pretty neat.
I
Can
got
you
a
make
bone
yourself...
to pick with you.
I haven't heard that one before. But can you make yourself any larger or smaller or anything like that? That'd be useful.
Yeah, hat, make me into a 10-foot rat.
So as before you see hair kind of like sprout from Mo, but he has not changed in size. He's just a very large looking rat person.
Oh, well, I guess that works. That's kind of awkward, but that's pretty neat. Now about the life or death thing, you didn't go and
Yeah.
mess with the oracles, right?
Nope. Mo's not gonna know who the Oracle. I got a character now. Mo doesn't know who the oracles are. I don't know what you're talking about. But I met a funny bird man, and we need to meet him at a creepy building
Would you
past dark tomorrow.
would you happen to know this Aarakocra's name?
Should Mo do a history check?
Already forgot.
Oh,
Mo
Well,
has
I didn't-
all time.
I didn't forget, but I feel like Mo is like not really paying
Okay.
attention.
All right, go ahead and make a history check. So you're pretty sure his name is William Holdra.
I think his name is William Holdra. He has guns. He tried to shoot me a few times.
He was gonna he's nodding his head. I know what you're talking about. That's our guy. So you know where to find Mr. Peterson, right?
Find him, but we do have to meet him at this part, so hopefully he'll be there.
Well, yeah, we were planning on hunting him down tomorrow, along with the undead situation. So, wow, Mo, you may have ran off without saying it, but you did a pretty good job. And he was gonna pat Mo on the back.
I was gonna pull back and hiss at him.
Okay. You are a very odd fellow, Mr. Hernandez. I'm trying very hard to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm just gonna guard the door. You can just go and sleep, I guess. You look kind of tired.
And so then I'm gonna transform back. I'm gonna transform into. So is everyone else? Wait, is everyone else sleeping right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna transform into a human with red hair, tons of freckles. And I'm gonna have 2 skull tattoos on each of my cheeks.
All right.
what a very specific
That's a very specific. I feel targeted.
I feel like that's targeted. No, I feel like that's targeted, but I don't know who that's
Is
targeting.
that what,
exactly.
somebody from
It's
Stanford
not.
looks
It's just
like?
very. I wanted to paint a very clear picture in your guys' head, and I feel like
Yeah,
that's
but
pretty
that's
easy.
so specific.
Mo Hernandez says, "I want to turn into the baby."
Let's go. Mo pokes Otto's shoulder. Let's go. No, yes, I want to turn into a redhead human with lots of freckles with 2 skull tattoos on either of my cheeks.
All right, you
How do you remember that, but not William Peterson?
Oh no, I remembered William Peterson, but I'm like Mo might not.
Oh, okay.
He's RPing, dude.
He's RPing, dude.
All right. So, I'm guessing Mo, you probably want to go to sleep. It's probably around like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay. So, everyone, go ahead and take a longer rest.
Is Ambrose still affected in any way because he has no blood?
I
think between like
He has
the
no
brief
blood.
That's like
bit of like
Patron.
medical like aid, and I think the sleep, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
Maybe just like eat a ration. Did you eat all of your mango, or is there some mango in your pocket still?
I'm out of rations.
I think after being healed by that iron watch and then getting a full night's rest, that you will be fine. So just go ahead and take a long rest.
Man, it doesn't really take much to get back on your feet from a vampire attack.
All right. Mr. Vungist, can you make a intelligence saving throw for me?
There you go.
All right.
Always 18.
Bug's very intelligent. In his sleep, Bug is currently dreaming about E equals MC squared. He's coming up with a theory of gravity, and he will have no way to express it in the morning.
All right. Let's see. Ambrose. I'm sorry. Could you make a intelligence saving throw with disadvantage? No. Okay. All right. So, Ambrose, as you sleep, you find yourself in some sort of dream. You're sort of going through you're walking through the streets of Port Ondo, your home. There's people all around, and it looks to be about fall, as most of the trees are kind of, all their leaves are turning orange. Some of them have already all fallen out, and the cobblestone streets of your home is kind of covered in these autumn leaves. And as you walk along, you start to hear a strange noise from a nearby alley, almost as if someone is in distress. What would you like to do?
What's Ambrose's kind of mind frame? Is he like in a past state, or is this like his current brain?
From what you can tell, your mind is kind of just blank, and you feel very fascinated with whatever is going on in this alley. You know, like when you're in a dream and you can't quite tell if it's the past or the future or like the present, but your mind is just kind of focused on one thing. That's basically how you kind of feel right now.
I guess what I was really asking was like, was Ambrose like just walking to anywhere, or is this just like him focusing on the alley now?
It's really just you kind of focusing on the alley. You've kind of stopped and you're just kind of staring into this dark alley. You can make out a couple of shapes, but you just hear the sounds of some sort of like struggle.
Ambrose is gonna go to the mouth of the alley and wait and watch what happens.
So it's almost as if there's this like black fog in the alley. You can't quite see what's going on, but you hear the noises of almost like a sad whimper, and you hear almost a chuckling that's much louder than the small whimper.
Her. Did I do it? Welcome.
Final Fantasy fake laugh.
Does the whimpering sound feminine in any capacity?
Go ahead and make a perception check. So we can hear very clearly that it's a very familiar voice, and it seems to be very deep and masculine sounding.
The like chuckling or the whimpering?
The like whimpering. It's as if someone is in pain. and
But I
is very-
recognize it, so
Yeah, and it sounds like a familiar voice, but you're not quite sure.
Ambrose is gonna like not crouch, but like slowly creep into the fog,
Okay.
like and point his left ear forward.
So as you kind of creep into this fog, you start hearing whispers of past experiences and almost like little quips from your father. And as you start getting closer and closer, your father's voice becomes louder and louder until you see something very clear. Seems like a dwarf is being held against a wall and someone is biting into his neck.
Ooh.
Can I make out any faces?
This fog that you're in is extremely loud, and it is really hard to kind of see through. It's almost like a magical kind of black mist.
Because this is like kind of a dream and it doesn't make sense. I think Ambrose is gonna try to make light from his fire hands,
Okay,
even though like
go ahead and make a straight intelligence check. So as you kind of hold out your hand, this kind of bright fire emanates around the the area where your ring is. And it seems to kind of push back this dark fog. And you see very clearly now Doug Boyanetti currently assaulting what looks to be a younger Brok Holdra.
Ambrose just kind of like his face just grows sour and he's like gonna pull back to punch and
Okay.
like kick and bite Doug Boy and Eddie and like tear him off of Brock.
Okay. So as just the first part of you even touches Doug, you see him just evaporate in a mist of just blood. And you see now on the ground is Brock Holdra, but in a way you've never really seen him. It seems like he has less wrinkles and his eyes are more bright than you ever saw them.
Ambrose is gonna like, is he like on the ground?
Yeah.
Ambrose is gonna like kneel down and like grab Brock's shoulders with both hands.
You see now Brock kind of opens his eyes and looks up. at you. And he very warily says, Ambrose, is that really you, Ambrose?
It is I, Brock.
That
Or shall I call you Brothier?
I guess everyone knows now, yes, but well, I guess not even in this limbo I'm trapped in am I safe from this menace on Volunder. Tell
Ambrose,
me
Ambrose is
what.
gonna look left down the alley to see if Doug is still there.
So you see now that this kind of mist around where this was happening is all gone, and you see no traces of anyone. You don't even see anyone walking down like the streets now. And Brock kind of continues and says, I I saw from where I was you got attacked. What did he look like? This Doug. Every time I've seen him, his face has been shrouded. I don't.
His face can change.
Really. I don't understand. In the books I used to read, I read about these vampires, but well, I thought they went extinct hundreds of years ago. I don't know how one has returned, especially to Volunder. But he's drained the energy out of me. I know that all of you, honored my grave. You finally laid me to rest. But even I, the one who wrote it, can't even remember what what I said in my own will. This this place I'm trapped in, I can't remember anything, Ambrose. What what did my will say, Ambrose?
We will free you from your limbo. Your will. To paraphrase, you said we need to kill the oracles. We've already brought your remains to rest. And we need to meet a gunslinger.
Ooh, you know his name?
Yes, a William Peterson.
Have you found him yet?
I have not.
Hmm.
We are looking.
He is hard to find. We have found out.
Do you know what he looks like?
And Aarakocra, I believe. But, well, are you really going to kill the oracles, Ambrose? Are
I'm
you
just rather confused on why. I
to
want to honor your will,
and
but it leaves me confused.
the rest of the coalition? What is their view on this request I've made?
I assume they will fulfill it without question.
I see. Well, and it's at this point Brock, in his very injured looking state, suddenly stands up, and you do as well. And he looks you dead in the eyes and says, "Well, just when you're in Volunder, keep an open mind. And, well, thank you, Ambrose." And with that, you suddenly awake in this kind of cold sweat. And you see around you, everyone else is still asleep, but you see the torches outside through the window are their normal kind of color. And you seem to be the first one awake in the morning.
Ambrose is gonna go into the bathroom and look around.
Okay. Is there anything you're looking for in the bathroom, or?
It's like he's probably not running water because not even he had that, but just any sort of like water pail or anything.
Mm-hmm. Um. So, there definitely is like several kind of buckets of water there in preparation for what people might need.
Ambrose is gonna like splash his face in it and like look for a towel if there are any.
There's some kind of towels and robes that have been prepared near this kind of like washroom area. And
He's gonna like wipe his face off in like some of the sweat.
okay.
Um,
And
And
humorous
just like
you
look in the mirror.
okay. Humorous, you see him go into the bathroom
Yeah,
as
I
you
was
kind of
planning
look
to.
up from your book. But
Yeah, I was planning to be like leaned up against the wall outside the bathroom door to talk to him when he came out.
can just real quick, Mo hears all this commotion and he quickly whispers to his hat to change himself back to normal.
okay, sure thing. Yeah, I would say probably about this time, everyone is kind of starting to wake up, but most people are still kind of half asleep. As humorous, you said you wanted to.
Yeah, I was outside of the bathroom door waiting for Ambrose to come out.
Oh, okay, got it.
After a
So,
minute, Ambrose like stops looking in the mirror and comes out of the bathroom.
And as you like open the door and take a step out, he's gonna reach out his arm and kind of keep you from going forward a little bit, and he's gonna step in front of Ambrose. Had a nightmare there, kid. Kind of jumped awake there.
I am fine. Ambrose like whispers.
You saw him, didn't you?
Ambrose like kind of looks down, like caught in his line.
He was gonna like put a hand onto Ambrose's shoulder. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We're here to, you know, get done what needs to be done. How's the whole bite thing? I'm not too well versed on what it could be, but you feel all right? Think maybe it was your bad dream was.
Amber's eyes like just widen as he like remembers that he was just bit by a vampire, and he like runs over to the mirror and looks at his neck.
He was gonna
so
follow him into the bathroom, like.
you you see now, Ambrose, that there are two very large but strangely fully healed scars that almost look like a very large kind of like spider bite, but the area around it is fully healed, and there's this two kind of circular like vertical like scars on your neck.
Oh wow,
Ambrose is gonna like rub his hands across them.
that's kind of that's quite noticeable. you want maybe like a wrap or something to put on that so it isn't as noticeable, or
Am I infected?
no?
And Ambrose is like just rubbing it and like, am I a vampire now?
Well,
Is Bug awake by now?
Yeah, pretty much everyone is like starting to like wake up. If you would like to actually like fully wake up, just
Yeah, because he would have heard that, right?
Oh,
But
yeah.
being infected. I talked to the vampire for a few minutes, and he said you were fine. And I mean, he seemed trustworthy enough, you know. So I'm gonna say
A
that you're okay.
trustworthy vampire.
He said this after having decided to use Ambrose as a midnight snack.
Well, yeah, but like he said, he would be okay. So I'm gonna trust him there, you know, because with some vampires they infect you, with some they don't. So I'm gonna hope that he's okay.
it's at this
Yeah,
point
the guard.
that Hugh's gonna kind of lean in to Ambrose like close and trying to whisper to him, "It's okay. You're gonna be fine, and if there's anything wrong, we can fix it. Okay? Now, about the whole
Ah, yes, I've heard of many miracle cures for being a vampire.
oh, hold on, don't get hasty now. I just want to talk to you for a little bit. About you seeing him. Did he say anything about, what we were planning to do?
I,
You don't want
I,
to do it, do you?
I, I saw poor Ando and I went into a alleyway and he was feeding on Brok and then Brok asked me some questions and then he disappeared.
Well,
Uh,
his will said to, dispose of the oracles, but something tells me from the look on your face that you don't really think we should do that. I'm interested to hear your input.
what would make you think that?
Well,
Is my face not pristine? Ambrose looks in the mirror again.
no, you look fine, kid. Just a little off edge a little bit, but that's understandable with how last night went. It's I don't know it. Brock had a vision with me too, and he told me to be wary of the people here of Valunder, that they're a little sketchy, untrustworthy in a sense, like they're being controlled. So I don't know. I was kind of wondering if you had any input on that. You seem level-headed enough, and
But
well,
the vision I had of Brock, it was not. Brock was not Brock.
well, yeah, he's moved on now, but
He.
I mean, another thing about the whole card thing. You know,
No, like, I believe that wasn't the real Brock.
well,
And he was asking questions and he changed at the end. It was like he was. I don't even know.
so it was like
I
a
don't trust
trick.
him.
So it's like a trick. You think maybe someone used something to get you to spill about what we're out here doing? Is that what
I
you're
don't
saying?
know.
Well,
It's probably just a dream.
yeah, it's probably just a dream. And he was gonna kind of wink, like one of his eye sockets at Ambrose. Um, let's keep this on the down low, and let's just do what we gotta do today, okay, kid? You all right?
I I think we should talk with everyone if we should kill the oracles.
All
That's a
right,
good idea.
that's fine. I'm
I'm
fine with
just
talking
not
with
seeing
everyone.
why.
Well, I understand that it is a little awkward. I mean, I was probably the closest to him, but he not even he mentioned the whys of it. While we're here, kid, again, about the whole golden card thing. Technically, you were scammed, but it did turn.
Technically not.
It works in one shop, kid, and you know,
I'm
you know what? Forget it. And he was just gonna turn and walk out the door.
Ambrose is gonna scoff. And then like
All right.
walk out to everyone again.
Oh, you good there, bud?
Get out of my soul.
So, so, humorous. As you walk out of the bathroom, you see Mo just rolling around,
Convulsing.
rolling around in his bed, holding his arm, just yelling like that.
Oh my God, Hernandez!
Ambrose is
If it
gonna
isn't-
like go and look at Mo.
If it isn't
Why are
one
we
thing,
yell-
it's another. Why can't
Why
anything
are we
normal
yelling?
happen?
And
Who is dying?
Mo, all of the sudden, the intense pain just stops.
What'd you guys do to me?
You mean you started screaming?
We didn't touch you, you fucking freak.
Mo's gonna throw a handful of ball bearings at Balasar's eyes.
Yep, really good accuracy waking up. Wow.
Go ahead and roll 2 d20s, please.
I changed my R space. to a 20.
R space 2d20. All right.
I rolled to like avoid those.
What? Sorry, I forgot to open everyone's character sheets. What is
Right,
your
now
AC?
roll
His is
31.
15.
Okay,
31
so
D1s.
yeah, so Balzar, you see him slowly wind up this kind of swing, and you easily kind of dodge these like 10 to like 20 kind of ball bearings, and they just kind of clack against the like window behind you.
I was gonna
You
say
bet.
I've been bit. Something bit me.
Let me look. Where
So
did you get bit?
I'm gonna pull up my sleeve and just like point at it without saying anything.
yeah, so on your left arm, Mo, you pull up your sleeve, and on your bicep, you see almost burned into your skin some sort of series of runes.
What do you mean?
Like some sort of like language you don't quite understand.
Oh, okay.
Just burned into your skin.
Probably demon.
I don't think that's a bite.
Jorgo's
Wow.
gonna,
Either.
Jorgo's gonna look at it, and he can probably tell it's another like language.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna cast comprehend languages.
All right. So as you do so, you kind of look at it for about 30 seconds, and it starts to make sense that this seems to be infernal,
Oh,
and you can tell it says "Return the hat."
all right. Mo, this is. You know what? Do you know what language infernal is?
Just yeah, 1 second. Also, the hat. I'm gonna be hiding the hat after I change character. I change back to
Okay.
normal. No.
That's the language demons and devils speak.
He was gonna
And this
shoot
Why
a
is it
look.
on me?
Shoot a
And
look
this
at
says
Mo.
return the hat.
Wow, is Mo haunted?
Did you like scam the devil or something? What'd you do?
I believe
didn't
Mo
do
was
anything.
haunted.
Drogos, last night Mo came in late with that hat. You know, the one we found in the shop, and he told
Humorous is such a snitch.
he told me, and he was gonna like glare even like more at Mo, that he had some money he didn't want us knowing about, and he bought the hat.
Balasar is going to turn and look at you, and you believed him.
Well, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and like I said the other day, at this point, I don't care what happens to him. So if this ends up killing him, well, it's his own volition.
So Mo was haunted?
Pretty much.
I mean, by the devil. Yeah.
Wow!
Sorry, Dark Lord.
Mo, do you want me to try to cast an exorcism on you?
Please.
Can Bug attempt an exorcism?
Alternatively, you could just return the fucking hat.
Alternatively, you
And
could shut
Ambrose
up, Balazar.
Provide Borcisi's aid as well.
So
Bug and Ambrose make a religion check, and then Bug also make a performance check, please.
Can exorcism.
And can I
check.
how
explain
good
to
you
you?
look
Can I
while
explain to
doing
you what he does? I guess I'll wait till
Yes.
after.
Yeah, please do. After you
You want me
roll,
to?
I guess.
You said religion and performance.
Yeah, but Ambrose, just do a religion check. Religion.
Fuck.
Just religion.
Religion.
Why do I always get such high religion checks?
It's the first time you've actually made one, I think.
So what Bug does? He walks up to Mo and goes, and he starts speaking in Draconic, and he just goes, "Who?" He just walks up and goes, "Ghost bad, ghost bad, ghost bad." But Mo speaks Draconic. Bug forgot, but so he's just, and so out of his bag he pulls one of the bags of pearls. He takes out a single pearl, and in his other hand he takes out the bone-breaking gem. And he walks up to him, flourishing them in this sort of grandiose fashion. He touches the pearl to the bone-breaking gem. Does anything happen to the pearl?
Pearl just shatters into dust.
No, nothing happens to the pearl.
He looks at it and goes, "Ah!" He takes the pearl then, putting it back in his bag, and then picking up the bone-breaking gem with the cloth. He looks at Mo and goes, and then he goes, "Ghost!" And he motions for Mo to hold out his arm.
Mo holds out his arm.
"Ghost! I demand you leave!" And he swipes the bone-breaking gem very quickly and lightly across his forearm. And then immediately afterwards touches his red ring to the wound. And just starts going, "Hot no more!" Over and over for about a minute.
So, Mo, as Bug does this, you feel a very quick kind of jolt of pain in your arm. And then as soon as Bug starts yelling, "Hot no more," Bug, you also see this, but like the runes on his arm start to glow kind of this deep, unholy red. And all of a sudden, flames just kind of jut out of these runes all of a sudden and quickly dissipate in the air. And it's extremely painful, Mo.
Does Bug get hurt by the fire?
No, it goes right past your head.
Bug, putting everything back, like dusts himself off and goes, "My work here is done!" And sits on the floor.
You
Combusted me.
You see now, Mo, like, even now that you put your sleeve back down, you can still make out the runes as they are now kind of permanently glowing red.
I do not think that worked.
I think he is no longer haunted!
I think he should return the hat, though, to be honest. I don't think scamming a...
Return the hat! Or suffer
He's already suffered the curse.
curse!
He's already suffered the curse.
Acquire goods from a demon, you do it legitimately, or you don't do it at all.
I mean, it depends on the demon or, like, what you're looking for, so...
You're speaking from
Amidst this
experience.
pain and like
Well, have you
Balazar just
never
like
met a warlock?
berating him with nonsense, Mo is going to realize that he will just start ignoring Balazar now.
Okay.
Character development.
May I try one more thing? I thought of one more thing that might help you. I am sorry if you are no longer haunted, but I know something that might work!
Sure.
I got this mysterious flute from a shop not long ago. And they said to me, play the flute when it is needed. And I think it is needed
Think it's needed.
haunt. And taking out a wooden recorder from his bag, Bug is going to begin to play it.
Alright, Bug, go ahead and roll a 1d 10,000 for me.
8,076.
8,076.
Jesus Christ!
So,
What happens? I don't know. I don't know what
happened?
this does. What
So-
happens?
so Bug, explain to me the kind of song you're trying to play here.
He's trying to play some like graveyard smash sort of like haunting theme, like,
Monster Man.
like he's playing the Goosebumps theme.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
So, as so Bug, as you do this, you start playing, and you see now this almost bright white light start to kind of appear over first Mo, and then quickly spreads to the entire room, and you see it start to almost crack up into the air, and you see now this kind of white smoke kind of falling down, and as
The hunt is being
Real quick.
removed.
As
Uh-huh.
Alistar sees the light like appearing, he's going to find cover.
okay, yeah, you can quickly duck under or like behind a chair, Balazar, and you see now this almost giant cube of what looks to be ice with this extremely cold white like smoke almost coming down and drooping to the floor, which almost instantly makes the entire room just below zero. It's incredibly cold now, and as it forms, it looks to be like 10 feet across, almost like in the entire room. And all of a sudden, as everyone gets clear from the kind of like the bottom of this giant cube of ice, it drops. And could everyone make a athletics check for me?
Come on.
Oh, lives.
I mean, very much cold. But I mean, probably not this cold.
And I roll a second athletics check to pull Drogos out of the way.
Maybe
Um,
I should actually. Cause I
like,
got the nat 20, so can I pull him with me?
So
probably wait until. Alright.
so
Billy Bonk dies. This is the end of him.
Oh, Billy
Oh,
Bob
wait,
didn't
I-
roll his athletics check.
I forgot to, yeah.
What a shame. Uh-oh.
So
Grabs
Uh-oh.
Billy Bonk.
you see now, everyone, as this thing drops to the floor, the entirety of the floor and everything in the room collapses. And you are all now falling down to the first floor. And you see now just beds and tables and chairs just
Oh, no!
flying all, and you all land. And Otto and Drogos, you take about like 4 points of just of just pure falling damage as everyone just slams in to what you now are all kind of looking around in is the kitchen.
So
What did I do out of character? I don't know what the flute does still.
Are you please tell him more?
No, let's not
Alright.
tell him.
No, I mean, what does
Well,
that
you
affect
can
you?
give
What,
Is it
what
just
did that
wild
affect
magic?
you?
Is it
What-
wild
what was
magic?
summoned?
What was
What was
summoned? That's all
summoned?
I want to know, because I want to put it in my notes so Bug knows.
Oh,
the
it was a cube of dry ice 10 feet across.
That's it?
Wait,
Yep.
so is the flute reusable?
Yeah, once a
Maybe.
Yeah, Bug.
day.
you see that-
Bug
I
was
didn't
told once a
consider
day.
that.
Bug, you see that it is still in your hand.
Yeah.
And the runes on it are now glowing a deep red.
Mo's gonna yell, "I think it's working. Do it again!" Please,
Where are we?
please! I feel
All-
it leaving me. It's
all-
trying to stay in. Bug,
all-
play the flute.
All of the sudden, you start hearing voices and then footsteps as
Everyone get your things together! Actually, no, everyone act hurt! Bug's gonna act hurt.
So
Virgo's
as
being here, he's just gonna act the same.
Is there
I
still
need
a giant 10 by 10
in
by
the
10
middle of the
dry
room,
ice
yes.
cube? Like,
in the middle of this kind of destroyed like kitchen, and as you look up all the way to the second floor, and there's just a giant hole where everything just collapsed down to the first
Can
floor.
Balasar see any evidence that someone was crushed beneath the giant ice cube of doom?
You can see around that everyone is accounted for in this group, at least in the coalition. You see everyone is mostly fine. And you hear a door creak open across the room, and you see a bunch of dwarves and humans just kind of peering through, and as the door swings open, it quickly falls off its hinges and kind of slams to the ground. And one older looking dwarf kind of steps through and just kind of puts his hands on his hips, and he just goes, "Oh, Artundus saved me. What? I don't even know what to say anymore."
Balasar is just going to point towards Mo.
What?
No, so
What?
That is not his
Balasar is dumb.
Bug's gonna get up and start
I would've
yelling.
to use the fucking flute if your dumbass had stolen from a fucking demon store.
That's incorrect.
Bug,
Okay,
Bug
whatever.
can
oh
distract-
my head!
Can-
Amber's
Bug
gonna
can-
start crying to draw attention.
Is anyone here actually alive and able to tell me what in the 9 realms just happened here?
Are you the manager here?
Yes. I am the...
Sir, I am quite angry with you. You did not inform me or my friends that there is a possibility that we will be attacked by an ice cube in your establishment. You have shoddy construction work for an ice cube to fall from the ceiling and kill us all. Almost. I demand recompensation for the damages that were caused to me and my friends.
Can you
Yes,
make a
I second
deception
that.
check with advantage, please?
This ice cube hurt my arm.
I'm gonna hurt your fucking spine in a minute, you knife-eared bastard!
Mo,
I-
Mo pretends he doesn't hear that.
Sir, this is absolutely ridiculous. What kind of establishment are you running here that there are ice cubes in your ceiling that would fall into our room and shatter our floor? Our things are strewn all over the ground. We are now disoriented. We're trying to wake up. This is ridiculous. I've never had this happen before. I will never be coming back here, and I will tell my friends to never come here again.
Bug is a straight bomb. Oh my god, dude.
You see now very quickly that this older dwarf, his mouth is just open. His mouth is open and his eyes are just wide as he looks around the room. He's kind of figuring out now that the entirety of his kitchen is destroyed. Same with his hotel's biggest room. And he says, "Of course this happens 3 days before the festival." And he just kind of... Was this a festival game? Was this Ice Cube a festival game, sir? Are you planning something? Wait, do you think this is funny? Look, I don't know how this is even possible, or why that ice is smoking, or where it came from, or why it's so big, but, well... I guess you'll have to find... Well, I guess you'll have to find a new tavern somewhere.
One.
You paid for 1 day, yeah.
We don't have to get our money back. Awesome.
Mhm.
Yes, I think we will be doing that, sir. Thank you very much. And Bug begins to collect his things.
Okay.
Ambrose follows
Yeah.
suit.
So everyone takes you about 5 minutes to kind of get all your stuff off the ground. The gigantic cube of ice in the middle of the room is still like smoking and giving off this freezing kind of mist.
Ambrose wants to
And-
touch it.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a Constitution check.
Actually, he's gonna like lick it instead of touch it.
Okay.
Ambrose
Go
is
ahead and roll.
a 4-year-old.
Go ahead and roll a Constitution check,
Cobb.
Cobb. Ambrose, as soon as you lick this ice cube, there's this horrible pain that starts in your tongue and goes all the way back to your throat, as everything is just unbearably cold inside of your mouth and
Am I
throat
like
now.
stuck to
And
the cube?
Yeah, you can't get your tongue back off of this.
Ambrose is gonna like start screaming and like pounding on the ice cube. Ah!
Alex will go over and use his enchanted longsword to kind of melt part of the ice away, so Ambrose can carry it with him until it melts.
Roll a d20, please.
Ambrose's eyes just get wide. He's like looking at Balasar. He's like,
Very important session, by the way.
So, Ambrose, you look over and you see just a giant sword come your way, and you see it cut through the ice, and just extremely cold water just being flung like all over the room as pieces of this cube of ice just explode out, and you kind of are like free, but then you notice that there's probably like a 1 pound chunk of ice still just outside of your mouth that your tongue is still attached to.
Ambrose is gonna put his hands underneath it, kind of with his like forearms that are covered, to like, so it's not pulling on his tongue.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna like put his hands, his head in his hands, like holding it, and it's just like
Mo's gonna put on his gloves that he got. And he's gonna walk over and like just this, like he's gonna like, grab with his whole hand. He's gonna grab Ambrose's tongue, and then grab the ice and try and pull the ice off.
Go ahead and make
after this session.
Go ahead and make a strength check, Mo. You pull really hard, and Ambrose's like whole head kind of slams back into the ice, and it's still attached, and he's just yelling even louder now.
So now his whole head is attached to the ice?
No, it just got slammed in.
Oh!
Fucking elf!
Oh,
Mo's just still gonna ignore that.
Bug happens to have a water skin, which he got when he was going to get supplies, which is assumedly full of water. Can Bug walk over to Ambrose after collecting his things and just try to pour the water on Ambrose's tongue to see if it'll melt the ice?
Sure, yeah. So as you do this, you see the ice start to crack. And you see now the part where it's frozen to Ambrose's tongue. You see the ice cracking and falling apart. But in almost cartoon-like fashion, you see as the frozen white part of Ambrose's tongue also begins to crack and fall off. And after a minute or two of you just kind of pouring this on, you see just kind of like half of his tongue, like a quarter of an inch back, is completely gone. Ambrose, you don't really notice anything as your whole kind of mouth is now kind of numb from the coldness.
Ow!
And Mo, make a stealth check, please.
I roll with advantage actually because there's all this going on.
Balazar, make a perception check. With disadvantage, because you're quite distracted with all this going on. So
Mo sees that Balazar sees him scurrying around.
Yeah. Balasar, you see Mo kind of going around the edge of this ice block, and as soon as you look at him, you see Mo just kind of smile at you and just kind of look
Really bears
back
teeth.
at Bug and
Teeth
Ambrose.
bare.
Yeah, Bug.
Yeah?
What was, what was the acrobatics check for?
I did check ice and then hit 5 randomly, and 5 happened to be an acrobatics check. I'm
He just
Alright.
does a backflip real quick, and then
So at this point, everyone kind of has their stuff together, and all just kind of huddled around Ambrose. And Ambrose, like I said, your entire kind of mouth is your whole kind of mouth is like numb. You have no idea what has happened to the inside of your mouth, but everyone can see very clearly that the left side of his tongue, like half of it going back about 1/4 of an inch, is gone.
It's so cold. It's so cold.
your mouth
You'll
isn't hot.
warm up.
Guys, I think the exorcism worked. I think that by the summoning of this ice, I have rid us all of ghosts and
or you just gave Ambrose a cold shoulder here, eh?
the cold tongue.
Yeah, I mean, cold shoulder. You know what I mean.
His tongue isn't cold. I mean, his tongue is cold. His shoulder isn't.
We have
Right,
no
right.
evidence that you dropping a
I
extremely
think it was
large.
the hotel's fault. Remember?
We have no evidence that the sudden attack by a large block of ice somehow managed to fix the problems caused by Mo's dumbassery.
Mo, do you still have the runes there, bud?
Mosif?
Mo.
Hello?
Most of
Nice.
Stalin.
Mo rolls his sleeve up and then says yes because he sees him there.
All right,
Yeah.
then I don't think it did much. Mo, you should probably return a hat, realistically.
I don't know what hat you're talking about.
Well,
You have a hat?
smoking ice
I don't.
is known to melt fire.
And smoke.
Alternatively, we could just hand Mo over to the constables. At this point, he is a thief and a criminal.
I mean, are we all though?
We have not broken any law,
Several people.
at least not in Valunder.
You're all about to.
They can't arrest us.
Happened
We haven't
talk.
done yet.
How do you know? Maybe they have maybe their laws here are weird.
As you say this, the manager kind of walks back and says, "Look, I really don't want the Bronzies to really know about this, so I'm probably just gonna board up the kitchen and just kind of serve drinks from the bar until the festival is over. So could you please not say anything about this to anyone and just kind of leave, please?"
You got it, bud.
Sir, I don't think you understand. We could have been seriously hurt in your establishment.
What hurt?
Oh shit. Fuck.
Like I said, this was not my doing.
It was under your watch, though, as
I
the
will
manager of
sue
this
you for all of your gold.
Sir, imagine the gold you'll lose if I tell everyone I see not to come here. You think maybe it might be better to offer maybe a small recompense to keep us quiet?
Fine. How much do you require to stay quiet?
I believe 30 gold for a new room.
30 gold. Well, how about 50 gold and you find some other tavern to stay at?
Deal.
50 gold
Good.
each.
No,
No.
I will take that here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he kind of reaches into a side pouch and quickly counts out 50 gold and hands it to Bug.
Bug does grabby baby hands at it, takes it.
Let's hear. Just please leave and don't say anything about this. I need to find carpenters.
Ambrose is like touching the inside of his mouth with his
All right.
fingers.
All right. So
Well, boys, I think it's time we pack it up and move on.
yeah, I like the dwarf said, I don't want to have anything on my criminal record.
Galasar has already left and is standing outside the tavern.
Okay.
They're just kind of smart and say, Hugh, you got anything to say about this, bud?
Hugh just has his arms crossed. At this point, let's just move on. Like nothing surprises me at this point. Just can we just do what we came here to do? This is kind of getting ridiculous.
Do you want to talk about that at some point? So yeah,
Yeah.
as
I
well.
can say for one. Sorry, what?
The kid wanted to talk about what we came here to do, so once his tongue gets thawed out, I guess we should talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, at least we can say that that flute left us completely floored.
It did.
I get it.
Bug's gonna walk out.
Isn't the time for jokes?
All right.
What's the matter? I just got your tongue.
Julius, can you join combat just so I can alter your health?
Should I join too so I can lose health too?
Yeah, I said Drogos.
you.
All right, I thought you said Joseph. I was like, what?
Oh no.
That's the best initiative I've gotten.
Dude, nice. Initiative to get hurt in the floor.
So would begin Drogo's epic quest to gain vengeance upon the floorboards.
It's got Burning Hands as a 3rd level, so just kidding.
I didn't ask
Oh
how
my god!
I
Okay.
said I had a fireball.
Okay, it was a slip and slide. I
All
thought
right.
they literally just died, Brian.
All right. So, as you gather your things and quickly make your way to out onto the street, you see everyone in the there's not many people in the tavern, but it seems some people have come off the street inside and kind of trying to look around as the staff are quickly covering the kind of order window to the kitchen and the door with just kind of random objects trying to hide whatever happened in the kitchen.
What room were we in upstairs? It was like,
Oh,
can Bug remember?
yeah, go ahead and make a history check. So, remembering back, you know that you were in the biggest room they had, and you were all the way down the hallway on the right side.
Bug points to one of the random onlookers that came in off the street, and then casts message and says, "Room all the way down the hallway, upstairs." And leave.
So
I forgot to ask, but can Ambrose take a piece of dry ice that was like smashed and just put it in his bag?
Sure. I'll say you can do that easily enough. Yeah.
Okay.
He's very used to the cold now.
All right. Woo. So you guys are now just out on the street outside of this tavern that you have kind of destroyed. You're all just kind of looking
what it
around, not exactly sure what to do next, and you're all very confused why and how Bug summoned a giant block of smoking ice.
Exorcism, huh?
Yeah. Something
You
tells
are
me
no
this.
longer allowed to attempt exorcisms.
I mean, first one always goes rough. You know, second time might work better.
Okay,
I'm an experienced exorcist.
first one might be rough. However, I highly doubt that standard operating procedure for an exorcism is to drop a 10-foot cubed block of ice on us.
I didn't know
Yeah.
what the fuck was gonna do
I
it.
think it might have to do something with the Dark Lord.
I bought this like in a different shop.
I'm pretty sure that it's just a symptom of Bug having a magical artifact that he's not quite sure what it does.
It sounded good, right? That was a ripping song.
Pretty good. Give you that.
What?
It was pretty.
What
good.
was that song?
It's a little something I picked up. It was supposed to be spooky, like an exorcism. Anyways, now we got some fat gold. I guess we have to find a new room.
Yeah, that'd probably be for the best. What are we thinking?
I'll leave it up to you guys. Should we try to find somewhere in the Iron District since that's where the vampire is?
Probably shouldn't say it that loudly, but yeah, I mean,
Where the vampire is?
yeah, good point. If you want to.
The place where the vampire currently resides in this
Salazar
city.
is going to forcibly hold Bug's jaw shut.
I'm being repressed.
Oh, also
Quiet.
Bug. As you're kind of yelling about this, you see a very familiar looking dwarf kind of walk by, holding a plate of food that kind of gives you the wide eyes as he sees you yelling. But
Do I know this?
briefly, he very quickly kind of, like, walks away. Go ahead and make a history check to see if you know this dwarf's face. You distinctly remember him falling over with a plate of food.
Oh, Bug starts laughing.
What type of food is it?
It seems to be some sort of like cooked fruit.
Burger.
Bug just keeps laughing and keeps walking.
Alright.
What's so funny?
I'll tell you when we're out of earshot.
And
Anyways.
just kind of grumbles without a tongue.
I'm tired because I had to argue with the manager. Someone else find a place to go. I don't want to think. I just want to walk and go to sleep again.
We just woke up.
Yeah.
He's a kobold. They're perpetually tired.
I'm not tired at all.
Like I said,
I'm a kobold.
Oh,
are you a tiny 3-foot lizard?
I don't think so.
Hey, I'm 3'1".
So
Salazar's
I,
gonna kind of turn and look at Bug.
Yeah.
That doesn't help your case.
Yeah, it does.
An inch is an inch. Salazar.
I am going to curb stomp you.
Oh, after Jerry said that, he winked. At Balazar.
I don't think curbs exist in this universe.
There's
There's no cars.
There wouldn't be a
I'm
reason.
sorry. You physically couldn't curb stomp someone. There's no distinction between the sidewalk and the street. I'm sorry.
There are carriages, aren't there? Those are effectively medieval cars.
I don't have curbs for
look up
those,
when the-
though.
I'm gonna look up when the curb was invented. Keep going.
So, Mr. Hernandez, don't you think you should return the hat?
I don't know what hat you're talking about.
Not
Uh,
with bullshit,
ancient-
elf.
Mo's gonna continue to ignore Balazar.
The first instance of curbs was in Pompeii.
No wonder.
That didn't end
wonder.
well.
Yeah,
I think there's a
true.
correlation with ending of civilizations and curbs.
He was gonna place an arm onto Balazar's shoulder and just whisper to him, "At this point, Balazar, he has what's coming to him. Just let him do his thing, and it'll just play out how it plays out. It's none of our business at this point."
He's going to get us killed.
Well, if it comes down to that, then you and me and all the other sane people here, we're just gonna leave. Does that sound alright?
We didn't want to bring him along in the first place. He just fucking followed. I don't think we can get rid of him.
You guys kidnapped me. What?
You aren't listening to this conversation, but
No, but just out of
okay.
character, I got kidnapped. Just to set the
Like,
record
if
straight.
we take everything out of character at the last
Low-key
section.
human trafficked.
You and Balazar did
You
human traffic, you.
demanded to come with us. Because Salazar and Brok shut him down after stealing from a weapon vendor.
Look,
All right.
Balazar, all I'm saying is, for the time being, this area we're in is kind of sketchy. Not a lot of people are trustworthy. So for the time being, let's keep it on the down low. Let Mo do whatever shenanigans he's gonna do, and we'll just feign ignorance. But when we get out of here, then we can tackle it. Is that all right?
Very well.
All right. See now, let's just go and see what the kid wanted to talk about why we're here. I think we should all take a listen to that. And he's gonna turn
I don't
to
think
the
it's
rest of
gonna
the
be-
group with his arms
We're gonna be
crossed.
talking in any way we can understand for the next week.
All right. So, all right. So, a lot just happened. So I think I'm just gonna let all of you kind of think for like just a break. I think right now is a good time for a short break because I think we're all a little frazzled
Very important session, by the
over
way.
what just happened. So let's take a short break and
Such plot and character
focus
development.
ourselves.
Okay, can me and you, Zach, go into a different voice channel for a sec?
Yes.
Just a quick sec.
Let us go into anime watch room.
Gaming.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's
I didn't mean to
so
summon ice.
funny. The dry eyes.
I consciously forgot every single thing you told me that was on that table, so I literally don't know what happens
I know.
whenever that happens.
There's no way that any.
Wait,
of
you
us can
told
know.
him?
Yeah, he told me.
Why did you?
I didn't tell him
I think I did-
specifically what was on the list.
So
No,
am I correct?
he just
in
started reading
assuming
off
it's
things
just
from
like
the wild magic
instrument of
table.
Wild magic.
It's the
Hugh,
Wabberjack.
Michael just started reading things off the wild magic table, and I kind of just guessed it from there. I didn't listen to anyone that you said though, so it's
Brian,
fine.
I've been meaning to ask.
What?
Why is your status just nauseated face? I've been meaning to ask.
He changed it.
Playing the
I
fun.
could
What is
tell.
the funnel?
That's just Chrome.
That's what I renamed Chrome.
I mean, why is
I
it
thought
that
it was ominous.
though?
Why is it nauseated face?
Yeah, I was meaning to ask.
That was funny.
Fair
I find it
enough.
funny that Discord is keeping track of it. Like you've been playing
Of what?
Google Chrome for an hour.
I love
I
it when
made
it
it
says
too.
that.
I
It's
made sure that